We're listening to the Chubettes. Welcome back to the Chubettes. Pax, how are you doing?
Girl, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
I protested today.
Cool.
It was that No Kings protest. It was pretty good. It was pretty cool. It was great. It was gigantic.
Oh my God.
It was amazing.
Hell yeah. I've seen some of the
10 out of 10.
pictures. Lit.
Recommend.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. With my badass mom and dad and my freaking amazing mother-in-law.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Lucky gal.
Incredible.
That's me. Yeah. It was a good time.
Good for you. I support you.
Thank you.
I support you.
Oh my God.
You know, in other exciting news.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of, I mean, it's not necessarily a protest to the man, but it once was. There is a new 24/7 dispensary that opened near us.
Yes.
Which is, I only say this because A, I didn't know this was happening.
I am
B,
so glad.
just discovered it like the other day, and it just opened today too. And yeah, they have drive-in. They
My
have
question is,
walk-in.
why isn't something like that in the city? Why is it in the county?
I don't know. This is the first in St. Louis.
I know.
And they deliver as well.
The guy did say something about like laws, because I think there are rules about how late it can be open. I think that's also why like alcohol stores, what are they called? Alcohol stores? What are they called? Liquor stores. Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
I mean, we can call them alcohol inns.
Alcohol inns, they also close at like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no. Anyway, it was just, I mean, my God.
Yeah.
We're living in the future.
The future.
When it comes to that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But everything else we're kind of regressing on.
Just-
That's why I protested. Democracy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I have some Survivor stuff.
Oh my God, that just did we tell everybody what I did last season?
Oh my God, this bitch. Maybe we probably did. But
Okay.
as a recap, if we didn't,
Okay. Okay, so let's really just real quick recap this, because this is also, because if you're a new listener, like
yeah,
this, you know.
welcome.
Yes.
People always ask what our podcast is about, and I don't know what to say because I'm like, nothing, everything. Somebody was like, it's like Seinfeld, and I'm like, oh my God, it is.
It's literally just us taking up space. It's two gals taking up space, living life.
Yeah.
We have some experiences that other people have had as well.
Yeah.
And we're just
Trying to be
those.
relatable.
Exactly.
I mean, we are by being relatable. That's what I mean to say. Like
Yeah.
telling those real stories.
We are pretty relatable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've had some, right. So like this,
Yeah.
for example, Madeline fucking loves Survivor.
I love
mean,
Survivor.
it's a religion,
Yeah.
and I respect that. And last season, the finale had aired, and I saw like a clip, and I saw like all this stuff about it.
Like they do a lot of press about who won.
Yeah, but I was understanding that it had aired weeks prior, and like, I know this bitch, she's not gonna wait a few weeks to watch it. It's gonna be pretty immediate. It's an emergency. It's right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Survivor.
she's literally going to service. So
I've been watching it this whole time.
hallelujah.
Not this whole time.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know.
And so I was like, oh my God, you know, I saw so and so one, and like, you know, or something like that. Basically, I gave away the whole fucking ending.
The entire ending, and it was insane because I was not expecting it.
No, and so I was like, it took her a while to like respond, and I
was like,
I had this moment of like, and
Oh,
then
no.
she responded, and I said, oh no, oh no.
You know what I did? I heard your snap, and you said like exactly what had happened in that season, and I was like, oh my God, I have been avoiding social media all day. I have not been scrolling. I've been a good girl all day, I open a snap and get that shit from you.
I had no idea. It was the night before.
No idea.
I had no idea.
So we hadn't watched it yet because we always watch it on streaming, because who the fuck has TV anymore? But anyway,
No, I'm just kidding. In this economy.
yeah. Oh my God, for real. But it was so funny because I remember telling Tyler, like, oh my God, Pax just told me what happened. He was like, what? And I was like, I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not a psychopath.
Yeah.
But my God.
So this is the other thing for everybody to know is that like, I have no issue with spoilers.
Yeah.
Every now and then, it's actually a very rare occasion. Otherwise, like we're watching a movie, I already know how it ends. I will look it up. You
don't like the anticipation.
I don't know. Maybe it's that.
Not
it's
knowing.
like sometimes if I get really into it, I get this intense anxiety and like I have to get up and walk around.
Right.
That's why I don't watch a lot of anything. We can talk about that later. Yeah. Okay.
Can't wait.
Vegan therapy later. But like I really don't care about the spoilers. And Madeline, like normal people, does.
I do, but then also like that's why I was like, I'm gonna wait to respond because this isn't a big deal. And I'm not gonna respond to you when I'm a little upset. Because
exactly.
You don't deserve me to be upset about something that doesn't matter. You know? That's like what I think. So like I'll respond later on.
I love that. Because there are some people that are like emotional I've ruined regulation. Their entire life. And like that is my other thing though. I'm like, but you could look it up. Like it's the end is already it's spurled.
Right, it's there.
But I get it. You know, people like you like the emotional roller coaster.
I do. It's part of the fun. Speaking of emotional roller coaster on Survivor season 50. So there's people that are voted out. Okay, spoilers for season 50. I have watched the 5th episode, all the way up to the 5th episode. The 6th episode actually would come out when this episode comes out today, so I don't know what the future is. I don't know if you know that, but I don't know the future. That is so good. Oh my God. It's like I'm there. It's like I'm there. Where's my torch? Okay, so anyway.
I felt like I was there too.
So the drama on this, okay, so it's season 50. They did all this shit for it. They do all this press for it. They're doing all this like extra. They asked the fans 2 seasons ago to like say, like they would say, like scan this QR code and take this survey on what you want to see happen in season 50. So the fans are involved, blah, 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 blah. So there's like a Billie Eilish idol. Where is Billie Eilish? Nowhere to be seen. Okay. She's not there. It's just her name.
What about a Billie idol?
See, that would have, where?
This is why I say I should be getting paid.
You know what? People may not, I mean, people know who fucking Green Day is, but you know what I'm saying? There's like what's it called?
A cultural gap, an age gap.
Yeah.
I was actually just going to stay silent for like.
No, I was really thinking. I was really going through the archives.
I was going to use it as like dramatic.
You know what I think of in that time? That scene from SpongeBob when he like goes inside of his brain and pulls out the
oh my God
the files and he's like, woo.
I love that shit.
That's what I think of when I'm going silent. Like. Compute.
Now, every time I see you do that, that's all I'm going to see. I'm going to be like, look at her going through her files.
Going insane in my head. Okay, anyway, so the drama on season 50 it's insane, it's crazy, and they're all people from previous seasons. So they're like big stars and stuff. There are so many snubs though that people who were not asked that should have been asked, in my opinion. Rather than like other people, but they wanted to bring people from a lot of seasons. So so they did 2 people who were on the previous season. So the way that they film it is, so we just finished season 49, you know, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
When they filmed this, they had 1 week in between filming season 49 and season 50. So the people who were on season 49 invited to season 50 got 1 week at home before they had to go back on the island for 3 weeks. It's because they're there for 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, because then when they're there, they also can't leave when they get locked out. What is it called? Kicked out.
Yeah.
Voted off. So, okay. Anyway, the last 2 people that got voted off, Charlie got voted off. So upset about it, but whatever, that's a different thing. This other girl who got voted off. Now, she was a person who voted in her previous season. She voted this one woman off. Okay. This woman is leaving, getting her torch snubbed, and she has the audacity to say, hey, can we have your coat? Can we have your coat? As she's leaving the jungle, like she's now not going to get $1 million because everybody there lied to her, including this girl who's asking for her coat. And now that girl who asked for the coat, she's on this new season. Yeah, I Her face. Okay, Pax's face is she's astonished at how
I have so many. I just I can't
That's
be
why I
on
love
TV.
Survivor. I
I
know.
fucking turn my around like, well, fuck you, bitch.
Exactly. Well, okay, she just got again, spoilers. She just got voted off this last episode, but as her thing, as she's like, wait, before you stop my torch, she turns around and gives them one of her jackets because it's like a running meme on,
because it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's psycho behavior.
Okay, wait. So in that, when originally asked, did that person give the coat?
No, I think she
Thank
just
God.
was. I think she just laughed and kept walking.
That's what
'cause,
I'm talking about.
Yeah, no. So anyway, this woman that just got voted off, now she was kind of a dud in the show. In my personal opinion, she wasn't super she wasn't making moves. She wasn't doing anything crazy. She was kind of in the background, not super prominent. So she got voted off. And after she got voted off, she has now publicly been speaking about how sexist this season has been.
Okay.
And she's like, I have been just how the editing is, not like the physical act of being there, but the editing of everything, all these confessionals that people have, like most of them are men. They're taking this season 50 thing too far because they had Zach Brown.
There is a Zach Brown and there is a Zach Bryan. So you must
Zach Brown
get
band.
your.
I think it's Zach Brown.
Zach Brown
Who the
band
fuck cares?
is
Not something I care about.
Yes.
Okay, so it's this guy. He comes as one of their rewards for winning is listening to him serenade them. But I'm not 10 minutes of a 50-minute episode is a Zach Brown. We watch him go spear fisting. Spear fisting.
Oh my. Oh my.
We watch him go spear fishing, and somebody on the internet found out that the fish that we watched him catch for these people was already caught on a line. You can literally see it in the background that it is already there. They just placed it there so he could throw a spear at it and act like he fucking caught it. And we're watching this Zach Brown propaganda for 10 minutes for a fucking Survivor show. And I'm like, I want to see the people. I don't give a fuck about you, Zach Brown. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody there cares as much. And then they're watching him play and people are crying. And I'm like, this is
why are people crying?
Listen, I'm sure it was one of those things that you had to be there, but it did not translate via television as an audience. I'm like, I don't give a shit about this.
It's such a reach. That's such a marketing ploy.
Yes, but now there are so this woman came out saying that all these women are not getting their confessionals all these storylines that are happening, people aren't being noticed, and most of them are women. So then you go online and all those weird people who track things, they are tracking how many confessionals every player gets every episode. Most of the ones who have 0 are women. 0. It's on episode 5. And there are people with 0 confessionals.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane to me. We should get everybody. The whole point of Survivor is to watch these people go insane on each other, or at least talk about whatever the fuck is going on. Anyway.
All these different perspectives.
Yes, all these different perspectives. And they're keep showing fucking Coach. I'm so fucking tired of Coach. I've been tired of Coach since his first season. But whatever. This is his fourth.
So how do you really feel about Coach?
No, he's fine. Honestly, he's not the worst one. There are so many more worse people that I think.
Did they bring anybody back from those first seasons? Please say no.
There was one woman from the very first season. She came back.
God.
Which was 25 years ago.
Jesus fuck.
And she came back. She got voted out 1 or 2.
Dude, 25
years
ago.
50 seasons. 2 a year. Yeah. 2 seasons a year.
God, I swallowed. I'm just gulp.
I remember the first season.
I do too. It was a big deal in our house.
Yeah. I remember the second season more too because it was fucking nuts. They were in Africa.
Yeah, it was.
They were
nuts.
in I don't know where the fuck. I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate. I don't know
where the
somewhere
fuck.
in the gigantic area of
Africa. I'll tell you, they were on a different continent.
I mean, yeah, that's for sure. Anyway, that was all my drama with.
Well, okay, wait. You've also seen. Okay, is this a new season of Real Housewives of man.
Yes, they are currently airing
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Thank you,
girl. This Amanda bitch.
I'm gonna have to watch now.
You have to watch. Okay, Me and Pax's mom were literally just talking about how much this new girl sucks, but it's great TV. It's great TV. So they're doing a good job.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's making Beverly Hills more interesting, I guess, because so many people, I will always be a Beverly Hills stan. I'm always going to watch it, even if it's boring. It's one of those things. It's one of those things.
It is iconic.
Yeah. And it's just like, why not? But.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Tell me.
This is honestly the most random thought ever. I was listening to a song the other day. I cannot remember this. It's a new one. I could actually probably look it up right now, but it's got like Sexy Red. It's got Lotto, I think, and a couple other female rappers.
Okay.
Nene Leakes is like the intro. She's like saying something in it. And at the end of it, I was like, the whole time I was like, what? I know this voice. Like, wait a second. And I think they were like, I don't remember, but she's announced. It's like, this Nene Leakes. And I was like, it is Nene. She's on rap songs now in the hip hop. Go girl.
None of Beverly Hills would ever fucking do anything like
them.
that. Yeah,
except for Erica.
Oh, okay, you're right. Erica would for sure. For sure.
Okay, so I just don't want to not mention this, but like St. Patrick's Day was pretty fun, hey?
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, come on.
How insane is my family though? For real.
I love them.
They're nuts.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also, it's just a nuts day. We start drinking at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm. It's a full day.
Yeah.
It really is.
We live a full life that day. That day is the longest day. It's very fun. It's always a good time. I always don't remember a lot of it.
I just call it your family holiday.
It is.
Seriously, your whole family's involved.
Yeah.
You have a
we
blast.
missed Matt this year.
As you're like walking down the streets, random people are like, oh, and they like know who you guys are, or one of them. Yeah. No, this is my cousin. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Not that you've said that, but you could.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, I lived next to this person when I lived here, and I've known them. Like Madeline and I went out to a bar just a few weeks ago, and this like party comes in, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I recognize that person." She talks to them, then she talks to this other woman, and then she sits down, and she's like, "That's my godmother."
Yeah, her whole family showed up for her son's birthday, and that's who it was. When I first walked in, it was her son, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, hey, how are you?" Talking to him, and they were my neighbors growing up. They were my next door neighbors.
But like that's the whole vibe for St. Pat's Day for like your whole family.
Yes, we all know everybody.
Yeah. And this is great.
It's a good time.
But it was a good time, and we hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was something new we wanted to try out.
And I know it wasn't perfect, and there were like sound issues, but it was literally on a whim. We thought of that 2 days before or the day before.
Yeah, and I was able to get
the microphones
like within a few hours, and
it was awesome. We pulled it off.
And you know what? Maybe that's going to become an annual thing. So you guys need to stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
because it's really like it's just a good time,
and it's just the beginning.
Oh, it's just the beginning. It really is. It really do be the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
no, I want you. Yeah.
Okay, so I somehow got on the wedding side of 2026. The TikTok side of weddings 2026.
Fuck.
And the colors for weddings 2026: burgundy and chartreuse. Chartreuse is like a green, like a sage, like a light green,
like paired together.
Yes, and it actually looks pretty cool. It looks very cool, but everybody is doing it.
It makes me think of like roses, and by roses I mean like a deep red rose, and then like I don't know, maybe what the leaves would look like. I know that chartreuse isn't necessarily right, but
if you look it up, you can see it's actually I think it's fun. I think it's fun
garden party fun.
It is very garden party. That's a good way, but I feel like garden party is very hot as well, so it kind of goes with that.
So everyone's doing
Everybody is doing it, and everybody is like made. It just is really funny to see, because I remember when we were getting married. And like all the different trends that were going on and all the different things that we would see. It was insane. I mean, I'm so glad I'm not in that anymore, but also there's like a nostalgia to it in a way.
There's so many times. Okay.
Because I also feel like you get like bogged down by shit. And it's like, can I just have a fun event? Can everybody just shut up and leave me alone?
There's so much that bogs it down.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Yeah.
My God. There's expectations, and it's like, oh, maybe what you've imagined as well. And then it's like, oh, this is what I want, but then you can't find that exact thing, or it's $1 million bagillion dollars,
Yeah.
or there's always something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And they're expensive.
There's always a catch.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're so fucking expensive, dude.
Yeah.
If I knew now what I knew, first of all, loved our wedding, you know, hey, hell yeah. But if I knew then what I know now,
Yeah. It'd be different.
there'd be some.
What would you do different?
No, we're not getting into that. No, we're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings here.
Oh, shit.
And by anybody's, it'd be really my own. But what would you change about yours?
I would have eloped.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
I loved my wedding. I had an amazing wedding. It was the most perfect day of my life. It really was such a great day. No drama. So much fun. Got very drunk at the end. It was such a good time. Such a good 10 out of 10.
It was.
But I still was like, I think in hindsight, it's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
And there were people there I didn't fucking know because my dad and mom invited people who were their friends, which like, whatever. I was very lucky and my parents paid for my fucking wedding.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, sure, invite whoever you want. I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
And also there was a point where I was like, I'm done making decisions. Just fucking do it.
That,
I just want it to be done. The things that I did want were just too expensive. And then the things that I didn't really care about were getting put on anyway. And so I was like, again, zero drama. That was my thing. I was like, I don't care. If you want to do that, that's great. If you don't, great too.
Fine.
And I also was like, I feel like I wasted my parents' money because I didn't care. In the end, I only cared about my dress.
Yeah.
I only cared about my dress and like me and Tyler, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think I was like, in hindsight, I probably would have done like a fun elopement and then a fun party.
Yeah. We've talked about the same thing. We've definitely talked about that. And then like, yeah, because then it starts to feel like, oh, did I waste,
Yeah.
Oh, I could have spent money on,
Yeah.
Again, it was awesome. We had so much fun. We still talk about it, obviously, to this day, but yeah, but interesting. Are there any other colors or anything that they mentioned being a trend, or is it mainly like this burgundy and chartreuse?
It was like a joke trend. It was like a trend joke that everybody was doing chartreuse
Jesus
and
Christ.
burgundy for 2026.
Oh, I'm going to have to keep an eye out.
I know, it's kind of funny.
All y'all, keep an eye out.
I kind of like it though. I was like, oh, that's a really cool combo. It actually is a cool combo.
Okay. So we're going to do a chirp chat.
Yee!
Okay, y'all, I have had this bird on the list for a hot bit.
People keep suggesting it too.
Yes.
And I'm like, just you wait.
Yes. There's somebody in particular who has requested this. So they're just so funny. They're kind of funny looking. All right, guys, I won't bury it anymore.
Jesus
They're boobies.
Oh! What are they called?
Boobies.
Okay, boobies. BOOBIES.
Yes, a boobie. It's a seabird. There are different, almost all boobies are the same for the most part.
Amen. Okay, one joke.
Okay.
That's it.
Amen, girl. But there's like the blue-footed booby, the red-footed booby. Like there's different like names, if you will. And obviously their feet look different if that's the case. But we're going to talk about the blue-footed booby today. They're ocean birds. These are water birds. These are seabirds. They typically they're those larger seabirds that you see diving into waters. oceans.
Yeah.
But diving into the water, they're not ospreys. They don't look like an eagle or anything like that. They have large webbed feet. They have longer bills, like longer, skinnier bills, and their eyes are like right at the base of their bills. Their bodies are usually like white and brown, primarily like brown on their sleeves, as I was about to say, but on their wings. And obviously
feather sleeves.
Yes, if they're a blue-footed fucking my god,
The boobies.
If they are blue-footed bubbies, this is what I'm gonna say now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like their feet are literally blue.
Yeah, they're
like,
very cool looking.
quite blue. Yes, but okay. So before I really get into them, as a whole, I'm going to tell you kind of a little bit more about their name. So the name comes from bobo, which is a Spanish slang term for like stupid. And this is because these birds, the boobies, they were so easily captured. Madeline just showed me a picture.
He's looking of a boobie and he's looking straight at the camera and he looks so fucking cute.
He does.
I'm
Like,
screenshotting that one.
please do. The birds are called boobies because they were so easy to capture by 18th century Spanish sailors and the ships. So these birds, like they'd be flying for long periods of time at sea and they needed to land just for a second, really, and the ships were really easy and convenient for them to
Use as a resting spot.
a quick resting spot. They had no fear of humans. They had never really been around them, so they would land on these boats and they'd just be like, you would walk up to them and they'd never flinch or move. They'd be like, basically like, hey, how the hell are you? Hey, what's
buddy.
up? And so they'd just like grab them by their necks and fucking take care of them and serve them up for
Go
dinner.
to town. Give me that boobie.
Yeah, so they were like, hey, these are boobies. So that's why these birds are called boobies. Because the sailors are like, these are stupid birds.
Stupid. What a boob.
Exactly.
You're such a boob.
So for all of y'all out there that didn't realize that insult actually comes from the Spanish and birds,
Wow.
which none of us knew. We all thought, think about it.
Yeah.
When you were called a boob, you thought it was just because you were being called a tit.
I don't know how often I was called a boob, though.
I wasn't
It's a
either,
very,
but
very particular.
it is.
It's very of a time. It's a different time.
Fuck, dude, it is. So anyway,
What a boob.
what a
But I do
fucking-
like calling people boobs because they're boobs.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Guess what? And there are birds that are tits. So I want you guys to yeah.
Tits and boobies.
Tits and boobs. Okay, so anyway, blue-footed boobies are primarily, you'll find them really in like the tropical Eastern Pacific, which is nice. A lot, like there are tons that also live in like Mexico's Gulf of California, so like kind of that Baja Sur area. But you're not really going to find them in the US or Canada.
Okay.
So, I mean, but also you have to consider they are seabirds. So you are going to see them really more at sea. You can also sometimes catch like large groups of them doing dives.
What are they called?
You know what? That's a really good name. What is a group of boobs called? Fuck. It just says large
Boob town?
flocks. Boob town. Fuck, dude.
Flock of boobs.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
Boobies.
it kind of goes without saying, but their main food is fish. Like,
Okay,
you
yeah.
know, I mean, you think about it. They're flying.
seabirds,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
seabirds. They're flying for long periods of time.
Makes sense.
They really are only nesting on the coast. They nest on the ground, so they're not up in the air. They dive into the ocean for their food. They are technically on the watch list, so they are not endangered, but they are being
be.
exactly, which I think is very interesting. What do they sound like? Okay. The Galapagos is another really big area for them. Ooh, I think it's worth saying though that each boobies of different colors. So the red boobies, red-footed, blue-footed, I think brown boobies, and then there are like masked boobies or something like that. But they all kind of do something a little different. So like red-footed boobies, they perch ever so slight sometimes on like ships and their rigging, whereas blue-footed oh my god, blue-footed boobies, I cannot say it, dude.
It is blue-footed boobies. I mean, yeah.
Blue-footed boobies.
Blue-footed boobies.
I want you to say it 5 times fast.
Blue-footed boobies. Oh.
You can't even say it once.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Blue-footed boobies. Blue-footed boobies. Blue-footed boobies. Blue-footed boobies. Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Boo-boo-boo-boo. Boobity-bop.
Is it bop?
A baby-abo.
This is a fun fact, by the way. Again, you guys, it's all about birds. You know it is. Their egg description is pale bluish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But
they're very cool looking birds. Mm-hmm. Very odd.
They are. But what I love is they're actually known for their courtship and their like mating, like to get a mate. Apparently they do all kinds of things. Like they land near a potential nest site and then they spread their feet out, you know, against their like pale bellies, I guess. Like they put them up like, look how wonderful my blue feet are. And then they march around, apparently, like really exaggerated, raising their spread out feet up and outward. Okay. And so then the females, they get out there, they start showing their feet, showing a little ankle, you know, a little ankle. Yeah, a little slutty slut. And from there, the dudes select the ladies with brighter feet and vice versa. So you must have,
the hot feet, hot, bright feet.
Yeah. Yeah. And
they would go crazy with OnlyFans.
Oh,
can you imagine a booby version of OnlyFans of feet pics?
Not only that, like they're pretty they're pretty similar to some human males because
they're idiots.
They can be
dumbasses,
be real. Yeah, it can
morons.
be real boobs. Males sometimes will just destroy the eggs if they're like, I don't think I'm the father.
Jesus fucking Christ. So destructive for no reason. My God.
I know.
Get over it.
Honestly, I know. Like, I just... Wow. But anywho, the largest breeding population of blue-footed boobies is in the Galapagos. They are protected there. So you cannot fuck with them there.
The Galapagos, I feel like everything there is pretty protected.
Probably.
Like the turtles and everything.
Honestly, yeah. So some fun facts. In some of the extremely like hot environments that they're in order to stay cool, they will shit on their feet.
I was not expecting that. They will shit on their feet.
Yeah. It's apparently called urohydrosis.
Oh.
I mean, sure, whatever. You shit on your feet, dude. And then you
works.
fan them around for ladies. Your little shitty feet. I tell you what. I tell you what.
I tell you what.
Fuck. And technically they don't actually make a nest. They lay their eggs on the bare ground, and the incubating birds, so the birds that are like sitting on the eggs essentially, will poop while on the nest, and the eggs become surrounded by a circular wall of excrement. So, I mean, they really do.
They really shit on those eggs.
They shit everywhere, bro.
They shit on those eggs and everywhere. Wow.
Don't touch these birds, man.
Yeah,
don't touch these
nasty
boobies.
Poopers. Poopy boobies.
Anyway, they're interesting. They are interesting creatures, though. The more I learn about them, like, because when I first learned about them, I was like, fuck, man.
You silly boobs.
Well, yeah, they kind of made me, they started making me think of dodos.
Yes.
You know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, okay. And then I learned more about them, and I'm like, what? The fuck? You shit on your feet to stay cool, but
You shit on your eggs?
Yeah, I can't say that because I mean, think about their little feet.
Yeah.
They're out there on that hot sand.
Yeah,
they're
it
out
gets
there. It's
hot.
just like burning their little toes up. Oh my god,
Little blue toes.
Yeah, how do you? I bet that gets hot.
I bet it does.
I mean, you gotta cool down. Anyway, that's boobies, man.
Congrats. I love it. I love it.
A titillating time.
Titillating. Tits. Boobs.
Okay, so we've been having a lot of fun, but now it's time to get the real serious
Yes.
stitch and bitch.
Yes.
I have a couple, but before I go, Madeline, do you have any to stitch and bitch about? Get in here now. Get in here.
Okay, let's
We
see.
can all do it today.
Yeah. Why is it that in the state of Missouri, we still have to do drug testing on jobs that are, you're not heavy lifting, you're not saving people's lives? Why the fuck are we still getting drug tested for an office job when we sit on my ass and do nothing? Why are when weed is legal? Now I know other drugs exist, obviously, but I still think the act of drug testing is the weirdest fucking thing in the world.
I agree. And I recently read, it was basically, it made me laugh. It was like, okay, just remember when you're doing your job, there's also somebody else doing it high.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And I was like, oh my God.
it's just, I just think it's stupid. And I don't know why we still do it. I think it's just ridiculous. And
I do too.
I'm
Especially
sorry, but
because it's
if
like
I did
medicinal.
coke on the weekend or something like that, and on Monday I gotta, not that I do coke, but you know what I'm saying.
My God.
I mean, people, who cares? Let people live their freaking lives in this goddamn economy.
And also, it's like,
Wait, who can afford coke in this economy?
oh my God. It's probably fucking cheaper than gas at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, but it's for real. Like, it's also a medicinal thing
Yeah,
for people.
exactly.
And me having to
Helps me sleep.
But me having to disclose why I have it in my system, how is that not like a HIPAA violation at this point?
That's what I'm saying. I feel
just
like
thought
we're
of
crossing this line of like, what? Why do you need to know the contents of my pee to see if I can do this
Then
job?
I feel like you also need to be like
now, if
testing
somebody,
for alcohol.
Yeah. Well, there is no test because it goes out of your system so quick. But I'm like, then take our blood or some shit like that. If we're going to get like that, there's way more people drink on the job than anybody's doing
Oh
coke
my
in the bathroom in a regular office job.
No shit.
Especially in this economy. I keep bringing up coke, but it's expensive, man. It was expensive in college. I can only imagine if it was it's not gone down. That's for sure.
I don't
and more deadly.
Oh my God. Oh, with all the risks.
All the
How do we know it's Pierre? Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not why we're here today.
No.
But no, I agree with you on the drug
That
testing.
was my stitch and bitch.
No. You're on something there, kid.
Yeah. Our rights are getting stripped away. Let me do my drugs. And leave me alone.
in this economy, why?
Please, I need a psychedelic drug to get through the day.
So I can romanticize this life.
So I can watch the paintings move. Please.
My spreadsheets, they're dancing.
Woo.
You can dance if you want to.
Okay,
oh my
though.
God, I just imagine like just a fucking hilarious scene. Anyway. Okay, so the gambling and the betting ads.
Oh my God.
There's so many of them, but they're so fucking predatory.
I agree. I think that's I think they're
It's
stupid.
just they're really predatory.
Yeah.
And like,
The ads are.
So whenever, and gambling in general
Yes.
is like, and if you gamble, like you do your own thing, but I'm just like, my God.
I'm not a gambler.
Me neither, but I like these ads and stuff. I don't even know how to like put it into words, but I'm watching them and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. Like
They also kind of make it seem like, download this app and play this game when it is just gambling. It's real money.
They gamify everything.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big of a deal. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it's like a staggering amount of people in the US, but also in Missouri, are living paycheck to fucking paycheck. And I don't know. I just feel like it's a read the room moment,
Yeah.
and nobody's reading the room. It's just like, oh, yay, it's like this is all legal now, and we can advertise all of that. It's just it's quite distasteful.
Yeah.
I don't know. It leaves a really, really bad taste in my mouth, and I know I'm not the only one that feels that. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fucking fuck?
What the fucking fuck?
And my second one. Okay, so this is a part 2 to Big BMI Bitch. And if you don't know that, go back.
I don't know what episode.
And 1 second. Hello, my name is Big BMI Bitch. But you can also call me Fat Finger Fuck. Yeah. And you may be confused. Like, Max, I thought this was like the stitching bitch corner. No, it is. I'm stitching and I am bitching about this. So one of those like cool things about growing a child and then having the child is that it completely changes your body, and it makes
crazy.
I know, and it makes you swell up in weird places, and some of that swelling goes away or it stays permanently. And so the cool thing is everybody keeps saying, "I'll just give it until a year." And like the thing is like, what if though you guys say that and the year hits and it doesn't go away? And that's really what I'm thinking about my fingers. I don't. Okay, so also my feet, they've always been wide.
Yeah,
they're wider.
Yeah, I've heard that's very common.
It is. But I hear a lot of women like their feet go up in a size, like. Lengthwise, no, like mine. It's your girl. She is a big footed bitch, a big back bitch, a big finger bitch,
big BMI bitch.
Okay, and so my finger and a fat finger fuck. So my fingers have always been little sausages.
Me too.
Yeah, and so it's been fine. I have made peace with it, right? Yeah. But like I can't wear my wedding ring. I can't wear like literally any of my rings, and it really sucks because I have a lot of them.
Yeah,
and
I hate that feeling for you. I hate that.
And so I was like, okay, I will just get like a fake wedding ring, but I don't know what my new size is. And so Ben had like this, I got him an engagement band. Like I had my engagement ring, but I got him an engagement band. I have been wearing that as my wedding ring. And I was like, oh, what size is this? And then I was like, okay, I hate that size, right? So I'm going to look.
Yeah, look for this size.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend a little money. Like I'm going to get, I found like a fake ring for like $100. And nobody needs to tell me like, Pax, it's a fake ring. You don't need it for $100. You're absolutely correct. But there was a whole reasoning in my head. Like I'm treating myself and like, I'm not going to be able to wear my regular ring for a while. So anyway, I need you all to know that these companies do not make ring sizes over a size 10.
Oh my God.
And you are correct if you're thinking to yourself, my God, girl, you need over a size 10. No. Yes, you are correct. I said I was a fat finger fuck. Okay. I have not buried the lead here. And so let me tell you, I have never been so self-conscious of a fucking ring size. I've been like, I
cannot believe they're doing this stupid propaganda, women's sizes, men's sizes. Like it's the same with shoes. It's the same. I know. They do all this crap because like our feet are different.
For a lot of women's rings, like the more and more I was looking, this is just crazy. So I had to bring this up because I'm like, people don't realize this, but like, yes, there's like costume, some stuff that you can find in rings that's like oversized 10s, but like you cannot find it. And then if you can, they don't go over a size 12. And I'm like, okay, granted. But then I look at man, these honkers, imagine these going up to like a size 13. Okay. I think we got a bigger problem at that stage, but I mean, they're little trunks, y'all. They're little trunks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm sick of growing.
Amen.
So,
A true chubettes. You know, we're true chubettes.
let me just drive that home. We are the chubettes.
We are the chubettes through and through. Okay.
Like my
deal with it.
fingers.
We're big BMI bitches.
And fat
finger fucks. Okay. Because we're the chubettes. What do you expect?
Damn right. Y'all are a bunch of chubitties.
Yeah, you little chubitties with your chuboobies.
Oh my God. That's the perfect note to end on.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Love you guys. Hey, hot tip. Any advice we give, don't take it. We are not experts. This is all for entertainment purposes, and have a good time. All right. Bye.
I wish I was recording.
You fucking waffle. Twaffle.
I am a twaffle. I am a huge twaffle. What'd you say again?
Twat.